back into gate 3. They're at the post. They're off. Grade 1 and Take Charge Dude, Mitole. These three are quickest. Ike and Mind Trap are next. Then Infinity Squared and Kate's Golden Dude with Beautiful Game. And the early trailer is Florida Boys. Take Charge Dude up the backstretch, a half length in front of Grade 1 and Mitole. Mitole's in good striking position. The favorites a half length off the lead. Kate's Golden Dude and Ike are 4th and 5th and 2.5 from the front. Infinity Squared joins Mind Trap. They both have 5 lengths to make up. It's 5 back to Beautiful Game, and Florida Boys is the trailer as they round the far turn, and it's still Take Charge Dude the leader. Take Charge Dude from a reserved Mitole, and now Santana pushes the button, and Mitole's on the move. Here is Mitole to come calling for the lead outside of Take Charge Dude. 3 back to Ike and Infinity Squared. Kate's Golden Dude is next, and Mitole takes charge and opens up, and Mitole is running away at the 16th pole. He is suddenly 5 in front. Take Charge Dude can only watch him race away. Ike tries to get second. It is Mitole. Wow, that is good looking. Mitole won by 7.5, maybe 8. Take Charge Dude was second. Ike third. Maybe Beautiful Game for 4th. Two more, Mr. Jägermeister and Best of Greeley. They're at the post. They're off. Mitole broke perfectly and goes immediately to the front. Tin Badge away in second. Mr. Jägermeister third with Best of Greeley and Born a Nixa. And the early trailer is Supreme Aura. It is Mitole up the backstretch. He's now sprinting away to a length and a quarter lead over Tin Badge in second. 4 lengths to Mr. Jägermeister. He moves up in third and 5 from the front-running Mitole. Then comes Best of Greeley and Born a Nixa. Supreme Aura would have to make up 8 lengths in the final 3 furlongs to win the 31st Bachelor. Mitole is the leader. It's only 3/4 of a length now, though, from Tin Badge, a similar margin to Mr. Jägermeister. Then it's 5 back to the other 3, Born in Nixa, Supreme Aura, and they run to the top of the stretch, and Mitole has the lead. Tin Badge is between horses. Mr. Jägermeister running a big race, and he comes to challenge Mitole, but now Mitole rebreaks, and he's 2 in front. Mr. Jägermeister is second, Supreme Aura third, and Mitole is now running away, and he's 5 in front. Mitole, Mr. Jägermeister, Supreme Aura, Mitole to win. And win big he did. The 31st Bachelor goes to Mitole by 9 in the end. Mr. Jägermeister was second and Supreme Aura third. Number 1, Mitole first. Number 6, Mr. Jägermeister second. Number 4, Supreme Aura third. And number 5, Tin Badge fourth.
Offer the Chick Lang. Pure Shot and Mitole were the first 2 away from Clouded Judgment. Then Curly's Rocket and Old Time Revival rushing up on the outside as part of the early lick 2. Aqua Bel Serre runaways about 5 to 6 from the front, still having fun. And Satosh last. 10 lengths first to last. Now Mitole at head in front. Curly's Rocket runs to second. The outside is Old Time Revival is racing in third. And Pure Shot now to the inside in fourth. Aqua Bel Serre is in fifth. Then Clouded Judgment, Satosh and Runaway. And still having fun last, 21.67, a wicked first quarter mile, so they're midpoint on that turn, and it is Mitole just in front. Mitole from Curly's Rocket with Old Time Revival deep out third position, and Pure Shot down to the inside. Clouded Judgment cuts the corner, and here's Satosh on the far outside trying to produce a late run, but it's Mitole after a 45.93 half mile, still going strong, and going strong under a hand ride. Some kind of sprinter here. here. It is Mitole and Ricardo Santana Jr. Mitole will win for fun on the line by 7, still having fun from second. And then it was Clouded Judgment. And then it was Pure Shot and Sutash in 109, 150.
Load are Gordy, Florida, and Majestic Affair. They're at the post. They're off. Fort Fortitude and Wilbo, Mitole between horses, Gordy, Florida, and Majestic Affair, Mitole to the front. Sight for Sore Eyes and Bourbon Cowboy at the back of the pack. It is Mitole up the backstretch, 3/4 of a length in front of Gordy, Florida in second. 1.25 to Majestic Affair and Fort Fortitude. Sight for Sore Eyes is moving up outside of Wilbo. They've both got 5 lengths to make up, and Bourbon Cowboy is at the back of the pack, 5.5 from the front-running favorite, Mitole. Mitole around the far turn, still 3/4 of a length in front of Gordy, Florida in second. Majestic Affair is third. Bourbon Cowboy now catches the eye, and here he comes between horses. Bourbon Cowboy is up within 2.5 of the front. White blinkers, needs a way through. Meanwhile, Mitole is still in front. Mitole off the top of the turn, a length in front of Gordy, Florida. Then Majestic Affair and Bourbon Cowboy between horses. Mitole now opens up. Mitole is now 3 lengths in front. Bourbon Cowboy might get into second, but no way does he win because Mitole is cruising to victory. Mitole won by 4, could have been twice that. Bourbon Cowboy got second from Gordy, Florida. Majestic Affair was 4th. Number 5, Mitole first. The judges will examine the photograph before posting the other numbers. Last to load, Operation Stevie. They're at the post. They're off. Mitole and Whitmore broke beautifully. Mitole to the front. Whitmore is right alongside early, and these two sprint clear. Storm Advisory and Bourbon Cowboy, and Operation Stevie has been outsprinted early. So it's Mitole up the backstretch. He leads the Count Fleet sprint handicap by just a half length from 2-time defending champion Whitmore in second. Those two are 2.5 clear of Storm Advisory and Bourbon Cowboy. 10 lengths last to Operation Stevie, and the race is on. 3 furlongs from the wire with Mitole and Whitmore. They've been together since they sprung the latch, and Mitole is only ahead in front of Whitmore, who continues to turn up the pressure. These two are now 4 clear of Bourbon Cowboy. Storm Advisory has backed out, and they're at the top of the stretch, and Whitmore has put his head in front. But Mitole is not through yet and battles back from the inside and counter punches. Here we go. Mitole and Whitmore to the final 16th, and Mitole has now turned away Whitmore. Whitmore is back to second. Mitole wins big. He won by 2.25. Whitmore was second. Bourbon Cowboy third. Operation Stevie finished 4th.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Wild Shot and Promises Fulfilled. Good starts. Bobby's Wicked One for the inside. Mitole not far behind, racing in 4th. Uncontested. Comes up to be 5th. Uno Mas Modelo racing 6th on the far outside. Warriors Club is running in 7th. Still having fun is 8th. Whitmore tugs up into 9th. Dushares racing back in 10th. Majestic Dunhill the last of them all. Down the backstretch, 5 furlongs to go. Going head in head are Bobby's Wicked One and Promises Fulfilled. The opening quarter mile in 22 1/5 seconds. Mitole is right there. Third on the outside with 4 furlongs to go. And uncontested is 4 wide out of the far turn, making it 4 across the track. 4 lengths back. Whitmore is winding up, about to be fifth. Steady progress for him as they round the far turn. Wild shot back sixth toward the rails, still having fun. Uno Mas Modelo. Warriors Club has to go now. Dushare and Majestic Dunhill round the far turn. Bobby's Wicked One right up against the rail, trying to cut the corner off the turn. Promises Fulfilled floats Mitole wide off the turn. These three right across the track, 3/16 to go. Whitmore is trying to wind up from fourth. Dushare down the center of the track. 1 furlong to go. Mitole on the outside with a narrow lead. Bobby's Wicked One boxing on toward the rail. Promises Fulfilled, then Whitmore coming down to the finish, and it will be Mitole in the Churchill Downs, the 3-length winner. Bobby's Wicked One was second, Promises Fulfilled was third, and Dushare fourth.
They're all in line. They're off in the Run Happy Met Mile. And it's Colefront who goes immediately to the early lead. Mitole is away running in second position. Promises Fulfilled is third. Then Prince Lucky, Thunder Snow on the inside. Forense Fire in between those two. Pavel is next. And then McKenzie, who's racing 8 lengths off the lead and just ahead of Tale of Silence up the backstretch. Colefront leads the way through a 22.17 first quarter mile. Mitole is just off of him running in second. Promises Fulfilled, hard held off the top two third. Then the $16 million man, Thunder Snow, fourth on the inside. Prince Lucky is next alongside of him as Forense Fire splits those two and races 3.5 lengths from the front. Then Pavel. Mike Smith has McKenzie inside of horses. He's 5 lengths behind around the far turn. And the trailer is Tale of Silence to half. A blazing 44.38 seconds. And Mitole pokes his head in front of Colefront as they make their way around the far turn. Promises Fulfilled is outside of them. Thunder Snow and behind a wall of horses will need a way through. Forense Fire's going to come 4 wide. McKenzie is in behind runners 2. And they're at the top of the stretch. Mitole, Promises Fulfilled, Colefront cuts the corner. Thunder Snow moves between horses. Forense Fire is there. McKenzie has no place to go. He's in traffic with a furlong to run. And Mitole to catch. Here's Thunder Snow coming through an opening on the inside. McKenzie with a late path, but it's Mitole. He did it again. Mitole wins the Run Happy Met Mile. It was McKenzie second, then Thunder Snow and Promises Fulfilled. The final time was 1:32.75. They're off. In the Forego, and it's Mitole out the best. Promises Fulfilled and Killybegs Captain are right with him up the backstretch. To them, then Forense Fire on the outside of Bon Raison, who's only 2 lengths off the lead as they make their way around the far turn. Promises Fulfilled is under pressure, drops out of it. Mitole is now the leader as they come to the top of the stretch. A 45.58 half, and they're into the stretch, and it's Mitole off the turn in front. A length and a half lead to Killybegs Captain. Forense Fire is third on the outside. Promises Fulfilled is dropped back at the rail. A furlong to run. Mitole to catch. He's got a 2.5 length lead. Forense Fire is second. Killybegs Captain is third. Behind the mighty Mitole, who won the Forego by 3.5 lengths. Forense Fire was second. Killybegs Captain and Airstrike. The final time was a new stakes record. 1 minute 20.80 seconds. And they're all in line. They're off in the Breeders' Cup Sprint, and it is Chancelat and Mitole, and Matera Sky's going right with him on the outside. So it's Japan's Matera Sky to go at the supersonic early speed of Chancelat. And these two kick on with Forense Fire sitting in third on the inside. Mitole is back in fourth. Off the pace today. He's 4 lengths off the lead. Break of another 2 to Catalina Cruiser. Engage is next. And then late running Whitmore and Hog Creek Hustle. 21.47 that opening quarter mile. Chancelat alone on the lead here. He's so quick. He's on top a length and a half. Matera Sky is second. Forense Fire is third, and Mitole is going to come 3 wide outside of Matera Sky as Chancelat motors along here, running the first half mile in 44.04 seconds, and they're into the stretch. It is Chancelat in front. Mitole on the outside, a length and a half behind. Can he run him down in the last furlong? Forense Fire is third. Chancelat at the 16th pole. Mitole runs at him. Chancelat and Mitole. Mitole's a monster. Mitole wins the
he is. Chancelot was second, then Whitmore and Engage.